I wanted to make this video because for the past couple of days I stopped working out because I have a slight hamstring issue that I really want to get back to 100%. So I basically took a step back from training, and before I go any further, I'm going to say this, that when I first initially heard it, I did not want to stop training. I literally wanted to just work around it and continue to work out hard as hell and just hope that it would get better. And that was not the way to go. I continued to stretch a muscle that was hurt because of a stretching situation. I stretched it too far, injured it, and then I didn't want to lose my flexibility, so I continued to stretch it and continued to try to strengthen it, and it just wasn't getting any better. It's not like super injured to where I can't like walk. I mean, I could still stand up, I can still do things without it hurting that much, but it's just a slight injury that won't go away, and it's so annoying because I can't push myself to my full potential. I have like this potential that I want to reach, and this little injury is like keeping me from that. So every day that I wake up, I just feel like I can't go 100%. I can't train at 100%. So it's bothersome. So I say 5 days ago or 6 days ago, I just stopped training and just focused on icing it and just focused on letting it heal, doing small exercises. I posted my last video, I believe is a video about like some rehabilitation exercises that I was trying to do, and I haven't even been doing those. So for the past couple of days I've just been eating basically whatever I want to eat and just waking up whenever I want to wake up, not exercising. And for anybody who knows me, and for anybody out there who is like who exercising is their credibility, you know, like that's how I feel. It's like my exercising, my fitness, my nutrition, that's my credibility. So when I'm not doing it every day, I feel like I'm losing who I am. You know, it's like it's a terrible feeling. Like I literally woke up today and I didn't even know who I was or what I was doing. And it literally has only been like 6 days of not exercising and not eating correctly. And I woke up today feeling like, wow, like I don't even know where I'm going, what I'm doing. Almost like lost the vision for like what I'm doing. And that's how important, you know, exercise and nutrition and all that is to me. And you know, I was talking to my girlfriend Logan, and she just said, like, it's gonna be okay. One bad week is not a bad life. And that's just something that is so true. This past week feels like it's been an entire lifetime for me, and it's been like something where I've lost the vision, I've lost motivation. Going back to the gym, it's kind of like what am I gonna start? How am I gonna start again? You know, anybody out there who works on everything, you know, strength, flexibility, endurance, and then you take a week off, you're like, where do I start? That's how I feel, basically. It's like, when I go back to the gym, where do I even start? Do I start with strength? Do I start with, I mean, it might sound, you know, crazy to somebody out there who doesn't exercise and it's not their life, but, you know, getting an injury, getting something that is a setback, oh my god, it really does, like, take the life out of you and take the energy and motivation out of you. So I wanted to make this video basically just to document how I'm feeling about the situation and share how really down and out you can be, and I'm sure there's people out there who are that way, or who are feeling that, or who have felt that. And this is not my first time feeling this. Like, I've had injuries in the past where I was out for a week, 2 weeks, and after that you just feel like, how can I come back? Like, you're at a certain point. You work yourself to a certain body type that you want. You work yourself to a certain strength level that you want, and then you have to take, a week off. Let me tell you something. If you are into strength training or flexibility training or anything like that, you know how detrimental just 5 days of not stretching, not working on it can be. Strength is a little different. I mean, if you take 4 or 5 days off and come back, your strength will be there, but flexibility is different. So it's just like, it's hard to like get back to it. And wow, yeah. So basically, my situation now is like, I'm gonna go back to the gym today. I'm gonna get some sort of work done. I'm probably gonna take some videos of what I do and post them up at some point. But you really can be down and out just from fit. And I really do consider fitness and nutrition to be my entire life. Like, that is the foundation for my life and everything else that I do. So when that is shaken up, when that is rocked, man, it really does take a toll on the rest of my life, and I can feel it. When I'm on my game, when I'm on 100%, when I'm waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, going to the gym 2 or 3 times a day, being there for 5 hours, training for 5 hours a day, I feel great. I feel like, it pushes my nutrition to be better. When I'm working out every day, like, I don't want to eat bad because I know I just put in all this work. But then once I take a few days off, I just say, well, fuck it, like, what does it matter? And I start to get that mentality, and that's a bad thing to do, but that's just the way I think. I'm sure there's people out there who can relate. If you can, share with me that. It'd be nice to hear, like, other people that think the same way I do. But just, there's times where I feel like I'm on top of the world with how I feel and how I look and how my performance is, and then, like, you just get one little injury, one little tiny setback that, like, puts you back in your place and lets you know that you are just a little human. You are just a little speck on the, it puts your ego in check, So that's how I feel right now. I feel like after the past 6 days, and shit, I'm watching, like, figure skating, like the Olympics, on TV, watching these people perform at their very best, and I'm just sitting here like, damn, like just thinking that I can't, like, join them in training 5 hours a day and, like, just like training at that volume. So, like, it really makes me appreciate the days where I am able to just kill myself, and just, like, literally go into the gym and like train my hardest and really just push myself. Those days, right now, when you lose it, when you don't have the perfect, like, operating body, when there's a little chink in your armor, like, then you really realize how important it is and how good you had it, and how fantastic it feels to have the whole body operating as one solid unit. And all it takes is just one little, mistake. So this is something that I wanted to share, because when I come back, or when my little injury heals up and I do get back to training at 100%, like, it just makes me want to perfect my form. It makes me want to be better. It makes me want to, like, do everything better and not be complacent and not be taking things for granted, like, that is the worst thing, is to feel like, there's things you want to be doing, and to me, my mission in life right now is to become a stunt actor and to use my body and my performance level and my skills to be able to sell products and to be able to be an entertainer. So when I can't perform when I can't do certain skills because there's pain involved, and it's just frustrating. It's so frustrating. So like, it'd be like if you're a Cirque du Soleil performer or something, and you get injured, and you just know that you could be out there, doing your thing, but you just have to take a step back, and that's really what it is. Like, to any professional athlete out there, whether you're performing for the movies, or you're performing for commercials, or you're performing on stage, or you're a professional athlete of any sort, football player, basketball player, gymnast, whatever, and you get hurt and you can't be out there with your boys, you can't be out there like doing what you love to do just by one little mental block that you have, like one little thing that you have to wait on to get better, it can just tear you down. So anybody out there who's just starting off, and you're just trying to get in shape, and you're dealing with a little setback, just try and don't try, like just let it heal, and obviously it's gonna heal. Like, I've dealt with this so many times, but every time it never gets easier. That's the thing. It's not like I've hurt my shoulder before and had to wait a week or so. My mom knows about it. This happened to me like last year. So I don't know if people out there know this, but I think in 2016 I did a California to Florida cross country cycling trip, and during that cycling trip I accumulated a few injuries along the way, and sometimes, like, one of my injuries I had to take like 3 days off, so I had to sit in a hotel room and just kind of wait it out and see if that injury would sort of heal up. And like, I'm on a mission, it's like from coast to coast, and like that's the mission. That was my job to do for like 2 months, was to get from coast to coast by bicycle. And when you get injured, it's like, all right, my leg is injured. At that time it was right here. It was my knee that got injured, and I'm just sitting in a hotel room like, oh, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Like, day one of the injury, I'm like, damn, I can't pedal right now. Like, my knee is like in so much pain. Like, how can I continue? And then I just ice it and wait. The next day comes, oh, it's still not better. Like, and you just get so down. You get down because you can't do. You want to. I want to so bad. I just want to like rip my hair out because I want to exercise at my full potential and push myself. But like, there's just this one little chink in the body that's not allowing me to do it. My mind can do it, but my body, if I push it, I'm just going to make it worse. So I'm waiting on, and that's the thing about it, the progress with an injury, with any injury, it takes so long. It takes it's so much time. Like, it doesn't take that long. 2 weeks, but 2 weeks feels like a lifetime, doesn't it? It really does. I swear to God. It's like, even if it takes 5 days to heal, it's like you're just sitting there like, come on, just get better. Like, icing it, sitting there trying to stretch it out, trying to move it a little bit so you can get back to it. And that's how it feels. And basically, on that cycling trip, I got injured a few times just from overuse. And then when I got to Florida, I'm doing handstands and back handsprings and stuff, working on my my other skills, and I end up hurting my shoulder, for this one right here. And I was out for like 5 days. I was sitting on the couch with my mom. We were watching movies, and I'm just like reading books just to try to work on another, goals that I have, reading more or something, just to get my mind off of it. But she remembers that. I was out for a week for that. It was out for like 6 days. Couldn't work out for like 6 days. But then the minute it starts to feel better, you get back in there and just try to work it. But like, just 5 days off can be such a setback, and it could be like trying to, the feeling of like you're anxious to get back to it, but also like you've just lost so much, and so much momentum. It's like momentum in life. You know, when you're on a roll and you're on a roll and you're on a roll and then ping, something happens and you have to take a step back, you lose that momentum, and it's like you're trying to push a car. You get it going, you slip and fall, and then it stops. And you got to build that momentum back up again. And it is so mentally tough to like build that momentum back. But I know that once I get going again, that once I recover from this injury, that I'm going to be stronger and better because of it. Injuries happen, but the next time you get injured, it doesn't you don't think back and you're like, well, I got injured before. I know exactly how it feels. So, you know, I'll just think about it the same way I thought about it before. No, you can't do that, because it's like, it's a different time and it's a different injury, and you think about it differently. You can't like, it's a funny thing about the past. You can't like use the past, and you can't think about it the same way. Like when my arm was injured, when my shoulder was injured, I wish I could like just use the same mentality that I used then to overcome this, but this is a different injury, and it lasts a little bit longer, and it's different. It's a different challenge. So it's like, it's not the same challenge. You'll never be presented with the same challenge in life, whether it be an injury, whether it be, you know, a new presentation you have to make for a sale that you have to, you know, get, or a quota that you have to make. Like, you're never going to be presented with the same challenge, which is a blessing in disguise. And when I say blessing in disguise, like, I know later on I'll look back on this and be like, that was nothing. You know, it was like, that was a stepping stone. That was a challenge that I overcame and I got better from. But now it's like so like mentally exhausting. And it gets you to the point of tears. Like this morning, I literally was in tears just because I can't do what I love to do at full volume. And it makes you know, when I think about the wounded warriors out there, you know what I mean? Like people doing pull-ups while they're in a wheelchair and stuff like that. But at the same time, I can't feel their pain. I can only feel like what I'm feeling. So I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I know there's people out there that have it worse than me. But everyone's going through their own challenges and their own journey and their own struggle. So, you know, this is mine, and I'm just wanting to document it. I know it's kind of a rant, but at the same time, I hope this can like get somebody through their own injury, their own problems that they're having. Now, I don't have a lot of problems in life, but I will tell you this, that this little setback that I'm having is literally a roadblock from my passion in life. So when something like steps in the way of your passion, it provokes emotion. You know, it makes you get emotional because, you know, for the past 6 days I've just been like ignoring everything that I believe in life, all the principles that I have, all the roots that I have deep down inside about nutrition, fitness, and living a healthy lifestyle, getting up early in the morning, going to bed, or early at night, early to bed, early to rise, eating healthy, exercising your body. I haven't been doing any of that, so I've basically just been free-for-alling life, you know. And it feels like I'm like, oh my God, how can you like go throughout your life and like ignore principles like that? And it just gives me a taste. I'm just like, oh my goodness, I cannot like turn my back on my dreams and my goals. I would be so depressed. I would be so depressed if I went an entire year being in this state of mind, you know? Like, just 1 week is all I need. I just can't, just to go off the Richter scale and not, you know, live a principle-centered life, you know? And that's one thing. Living with principles, you know, deep-rooted principles, that's what I live with. And when I start to go, and we're all going to make mistakes, we all go away from our principles sometimes, and it literally makes me cry. It makes me want to, like, you know, it makes me feel like I have no idea where I am and what I'm doing, and then I just like lose it, and it's a bad feeling. But then after, you know, today I'm just like, I gotta get back to this. It's a Monday. I gotta get I got to get back to what I'm good at. I got to get back to what I love to do, because that's where I feel the best. Wherever you feel at that fucking Mount Olympus, wherever you feel at that like top of the top, you're at the top of the world. Like, that's where you have to practice. Even if you do have a small injury, just do a little bit. Just do a little bit to not lose that momentum and not lose that that mental edge, because it can be a killer. You know, you can't go too long building a bad habit. You know, like legitimately yesterday, I was at this photo shoot, and they ordered pizza. I mean, in the morning I had ice cream. I had ice cream in the morning. I mixed ice cream in from the night before. Me and my girlfriend, we got ice cream and just like had a whatever, like a dessert night. The next morning, I put ice cream in my oatmeal. I would never do this, but I mixed ice cream in with my oatmeal, and then we had pizza in the afternoon and just ate whatever the hell. We had donuts and like I'm just like, what in the hell am I doing? You know, I woke up this morning, literally I cried this morning because I ate so poorly yesterday and the day before. And I know it probably sounds crazy. It probably sounds like, what is this guy crying about? He had donuts and ice cream. But like, legitimately, like, when your principles are deeply rooted and deeply centered and you don't follow them, it hurts. It hurts me. You know, it really does hurt me to not follow my gut and what I know I should be doing, because I've told myself that I need to be doing that. You know, I'm a firm believer in writing personal mission statements, professional mission statements, reading them every day, journaling about your goals and your desires. And when I look back in my journal, I don't even want to look at it. I don't even want to like go back and read my goals, because for the past couple of days I've just been off of it. So when I look back at it, I'm like, who is this person that I've been living for the past couple of days? Like, I don't even know who that is. And so, you don't want that. And that's something that you have to battle. Everybody has this like good side and this bad side. The side that tells you like, man, just go off and do whatever you want. Just you know, go have a few drinks, you know, or just eat whatever you want. Like, wake up whenever you want. Who cares? Doesn't matter. But then you have this good side that's like, you know, you need to exercise, you need to eat healthy, you need to do this, you need to do that, because, you know, it is hard to do. It is boring sometimes. It is monotonous, but it needs to be done. So you have this good side and this bad side, and whichever one you feed more, you become. And I'll tell you what, like, feeding the bad one, feeding that like don't care, do whatever you want side, oh, you just get this bad feeling about it, you know, like I do. So tell you what, today I got to get back to it. But I really just wanted to share this video because I really had some emotional stuff going on this morning. I really did. I just want to thank everybody that comes to my channel and watches my videos. Thanks for my family for sharing my videos. I love all of you, and I'm only sharing these videos just to inspire people and just to see what people think, and basically just to share. That's it. I just want to share my thoughts and my opinions and my emotions with everybody who wants to listen. And if you enjoy watching these videos, if they help you in any way, please subscribe and hit the like and comment and engage with me. I love that, and that's really all. Thank you very much. Have a good day.